My father's incarcerated. So I was raised by my mom only.
Did he go to prison before you were born or after?
Like within the same month.
Really? That's got to be tough.
I mean, you can't miss what you never had.
Right in the middle?
Okay.
There you go. That's
okay.
Perfect. And so it's like right next to you as well. There
Beautiful.
You go. Okay. Damn, those fucking nails. God, you need to show
We can talk about these too.
She's a model, entrepreneur, and a badass. My guest, Asia Ray. Where you from, Asia?
I'm born and raised here.
Utah?
Salt Lake City.
How was that growing up in Salt Lake City?
It was great. I'm mixed. And I'm non-religious.
So you're not Mormon?
Unique? No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Did you ever have friends who were Mormon?
Yeah. A lot of friends that were Mormon.
Did you ever feel pressured to be like, hey, should I try it?
No, not really, just because like elementary school, I went to Catholic school and I never felt pressure to do that. 9th grade through senior year, I went to public school, which is where a lot more of my Mormon friends came into play. And they didn't pressure me, but I could definitely tell we were different. Yeah. We're different.
What's the difference about it? You can't drink coffee?
I got no comment on that question. No, we're different. Yeah. Just a little more strict.
You're pretty young, dude. I don't think people know how young you are.
No, I'm 21.
Damn, big 21. How was that, turning 21?
It was lit. It was amazing. Yeah. I felt like I unlocked a whole new level of life.
What'd you do?
I was just here in Salt Lake.
Party?
Yeah, we had a great time.
Okay, popping bottles and everything?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But ever since then, we've been everywhere.
Oh, okay. Where you been?
Been to Miami. I've been to Vegas.
Okay.
But all these places for the first time legally.
Oh,
so it's like
real by fun. Yourself?
No, I'm with my friends.
This was a squad?
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
We have a blast.
What's the difference between going non-legally and legally?
Underage, you can't do anything. You can see the nice places. You can see the clubs from the outside. But you really need to be in places that adults can get into for you to make the moves you need to make and meet the people you need to meet.
Yeah. Did you ever get in a club with, non-legal papers?
I might have.
Okay.
I might have slipped in there once or twice. Okay. Maybe, yeah.
Did you ever get scared? Because, that could get a lot of people in trouble.
You're right, it can. And hey, I plead the fifth, but I wasn't scared. Yeah. I wasn't scared, no.
When you turn 21, it's like downhill after that, I feel like.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because it's like a roller coaster,
With their age?
Yeah, it's like you're 10. You're 15, you're 18, you're 21, and then boom, you know what I'm saying?
So the top of the hill now is 21?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's 21. Because then it's like, oh shit, now I gotta find out what the fuck do I want to do in life? Oh shit, what am I doing in life? And then boom.
But if that's the case, I'm at the bottom of the hill. I'm finna take off.
Okay.
I'm not at the middle of the hill. I'm just getting started.
So you're 21, you're gonna go down and then you're gonna go up.
I ain't gone down yet. I'm still creeping up.
How was Asia as a kid?
Wonderful, hilarious, blunt, always spoke my mind.
Okay.
Exactly what I'm thinking. No nonsense, okay? Even as a child, no nonsense. I'm not tolerating nothing. But just overall a G. I was great.
I've noticed that you naturally have like a boss energy. Where did you get that from?
I don't know. I've just always had this confidence. I am who I am, and so you're not going to be able to change it. Be the best you that you can be. I've had teachers tell me that, and I took that to heart. And ever since then, that's just how I think. That's how I move. You just have to move with intention.
Has anybody ever tested you?
A lot. Yeah. Yes. What do you mean? Of course. Because I think sometimes when people see somebody with a certain level of confidence and a certain level of energy, they kind of want to see what they can do to shake it up. And so that's when they'll get testy. But I just stand my boundaries.
Brush it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Water off a duck's back.
Yeah, that's true. Has it been a roller coaster since high school?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Because when I graduated, it was during COVID.
Oh.
So I didn't really get to graduate.
Yeah, dude, I was that. Cause
it was a weird start.
Kids who graduated in 2020, that was weird.
Yeah.
Like you guys didn't get to walk.
No.
Yeah, see that.
My picture popped up on the TV.
Did you get stuck in time after that?
No, I just had to learn some lessons from it. You can't always close a chapter how you want to. You just have to keep going regardless of what's being thrown at you over and over again.
Yeah.
And just take each obstacle and do the best you can to move forward in a positive way. That's one thing that I just majorly had to learn because I'm a person, I need like endings. I needed to graduate and just feel like some level of peace with the situation. And nope, life said, go girl.
I feel like us humans, after a certain time, we stop doing ceremonies. Especially young people, they need a ceremony of like moving on, possibly more than just a graduation. They need to get together with somebody, if that could be family or friends, and just be like, okay, this is the next chapter.
Yeah.
And burn something or do something crazy.
Something. I'm traditional like that, though. I'm very traditional.
Did you do something like that?
I mean, we had a little party, but I'm still traditional in ways like that.
Oh, okay. Traditional as a woman?
To a certain extent. To a certain extent. To a certain extent.
What are you doing nowadays?
Man, just working day-to-day life, trying to get things booked, trying to just, mostly that, I'm just trying to get booked. I'm just trying to get my name out there, my face out there.
Booked in what way?
Booked and busy. As far as modeling, I'm about to start acting. I just want to get into the industry more. Yeah. Put my best foot forward.
What made you want to become a model?
I've always been told I'm a beautiful girl.
Okay.
And when I finally kind of recognized it and owned it, it was just like, okay, I'm going to do something with this. And I knew I could do something with it.
What age was that?
This was like 18.
Really?
I didn't start wearing makeup till I was like 18. I didn't really fully like have this confidence and this level-headedness till like 18.
But you always like played around with makeup and...
I was kind of a tomboy.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
For real, for real.
I feel like a lot of girls like you that are just like, you know, have the boss energy.
Yeah.
Were kind of tomboyish when you were young.
It's true. I was the boss. I was running boys and girls around.
What made you want to just, you know, switch, you know, have that feminine energy, you know, makeup? I see the nails, you know?
Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've always had nails. Even when I was a tomboy, I always had nails since I was young. Makeup, I didn't start wearing until I was 18. And when I did, I noticed a change in the way people treated me. That pretty energy. Yeah. That pretty privilege that people talk about.
Yo, people don't talk about that a lot.
Pretty privilege is real.
Real.
It is very real.
People talk about white privilege. That's not even close to pretty privilege. No. Oh my God.
Because you could be whatever as long as you're pretty.
Pretty. As long as you're rich and pretty, the world is for the taking.
You don't even got to be rich.
Yeah, that is true.
You could get rich being pretty.
That's funny because, I mean, there's a yacht, right?
Right.
A man has to work really, 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 really hard to get that yacht. Yeah. But pretty women, they just got to be pretty.
Yeah, we'll hop on that thing. I know, it's unfair. It is. Yeah. But, hey, you either got it or you don't.
Damn.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, that's true. You're kind of going off on social media. You know, you were saying that some people out there, maybe haters, they're saying that you out here making money. Yeah. Making moves. Yeah. In a strange way. But you said, nah. Yeah. What you got to tell the haters?
I would just like to say that not every beautiful girl that gets the opportunities to travel, to get a little bit of that pretty privilege, is selling pussy, okay? Yeah. Not every girl is doing that. I know it's hard to believe, especially I feel like in Utah. Yeah. It's kind of everybody's in a bubble and they don't understand that life is so much faster than this, and the opportunities that are given out just on a regular basis anywhere else aren't given out here like that. But that doesn't mean that there's something negative or something grimy going on.
A lot of people can't seem to fathom that.
Exactly.
It's hard for them.
It's hard for me to fathom how they can't believe it.
It's like, why? And I feel like it really eats at them.
It does.
You know, especially with girls. Do you think there's a lot more hate between girls than what people see?
Yes, for sure. And it's not always girls your own age. I mean, it's all girls, but usually girls that are older than me have given me a hard time. Not girls that are younger or my own age. They're usually pretty respectful. We're cool. But I don't know. Older women don't like me.
Do you think it's because, I mean, you got collagen. You out here youngin', you know, you're young.
I'm sure, but that sounds like an insecurity. That has nothing to do with me. Why would you treat me
a certain way?
Yeah, if you're envious or whatever it is.
What about guys? Do they hate or are they just like, damn, go off?
I've had a little bit of both. I've had a little bit of hate, but the hate has never just been straight up hate. It's usually, I don't answer. I don't reply to you. Yeah. And then it's something ignorant.
Dating nowadays is pretty crazy.
It is.
How do you manage that?
I just pay attention to who catches my eye. And if we get along, if we mesh well, then we'll get to talking. But I can always tell very early on, I'm like, we're going to get along or we are not.
At 21 years old, what's the state of dating right now in the world, do you think?
Elaborate. Elaborate.
Like, what's the state of dating at 21 years old?
It's a mess. People think they know what they're doing. They think they know how to communicate with the opposite sex, and they don't.
What do you think that is?
I don't know. I think it's just because they're behind a keyboard, so they can say whatever and just hope something comes through. But in person, I need you to be able to keep a certain level of energy and use your manners and know how to hold a conversation.
Yeah. I feel like that's the problem with men nowadays.
Yeah.
They can't keep a conversation.
No.
I feel like a lot of young men haven't lived enough. So they don't know how to speak properly to a girl.
That's very true.
You know, and it's a bunch of kids who they're like, oh, this is how you should. Oh, I've seen a movie about this.
Exactly.
I feel like before you seriously speak to a woman, you should know more about the world. You should have more experiences. Maybe you should go out the country. You know, maybe you should travel and talk to different people and then be like, oh, now I want to talk to girls.
Exactly.
But I feel like at 15, at 13,
no.
like motherfuckers are out here just...
They're just doing their best.
Yeah, they're just doing their best. Even at 20, I feel like some men don't even know what to do.
No.
That's crazy.
I know what to do. I've always known. I don't know. Some people just know how to flirt too.
Yeah,
there's a tasteful way to do it.
What would be the perfect man for you?
Man, that's a great question. Probably older than me, just because I need a little bit of maturity.
Yeah.
I need you to be financially stable, independent. You just have to be respectful. You have to be nice to me. You have to be funny. And I have to be able to talk to you. Like hold a conversation in any way, shape, or form, every way, shape, and form about every topic. Because some people are just very closed off. Like they just cannot speak. Like they're just not adverse in everything, you know?
Would you ever give a chance to somebody who's not at the financial level that you would want?
Yes, but I feel like I have before. I feel like I've dated a rich man, I've dated a poor man. And regardless, I was dating a man.
Yeah.
And I was having problems with a man, regardless of the money involved.
That's a funny thing because I feel like a lot of women feel like, oh, I'm going to get with the rich man. It's like all the problems go away.
No.
It's like, no.
They don't. It's still a man. You still got to work on problems. You still got to communicate. But, I mean, a little bit of cash definitely helps. It makes it easier.
What are your aspirations? What do you want to become? 40 years old. Who is she?
First of all, I hope by then I'm a mother. Okay, that's a big thing. I do hope I'm a mother by then, but I hope that I have been successful in my life in some way, shape, or form with whatever I want to do, with whatever career I end up doing, whether it's acting, modeling, or something that I don't even know about yet. And maybe a wife. We'll see. We'll see.
Wait, so what's more important to you? Is it becoming a mother or having a good family structure?
I'm traditional, so I want a good family structure.
Okay.
I do. We'll see if it happens, but that's what I want.
Right now, you're on your adventure summer girl
basically, hot girl summer for sure. Traveling, experimenting, just having a ball, just trying to see, just networking. Yeah. That's the biggest thing.
What do you want to discover?
I want to go everywhere. It's not about what I'm discovering. It's just about the places, the people that I could meet. I'm just always here for opportunity. I've been put in some once-in-a-lifetime situations just consistently, and I'm just trying to keep going with that. I'm living a good life.
We all been through shit. What's the hardest thing you've been through, and how did you manage that and were able to get past it?
My father's incarcerated, so I was raised by my mom only.
Did he go to prison before you were born or after?
Like within the same month.
Really? That's got to be tough.
I mean, you can't miss what you never had, but it's kind of a conflicting topic.
Yeah.
Because the case itself, you know, it could have happened, but there's a whole innocence case against it saying it could not have happened.
Really?
Yeah. So it's been a very tricky...
So for what, 22 years, you've been confused kind of?
The way I see things, I'll take my word. Yeah. And if I didn't see something happen with my own eyes, I could never speak on it.
Yeah.
And that's just how I've kept my mindset about the case. But
have you gone and see him? Really? How's that?
It's weird because it's just a guy that I know. Like, I know that's my dad.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like me. And so I'm just kind of like, oh, this is weird.
Did you ever have a struggle with that? Even with me, with my dad, he does certain things and I'm like, oh, that's why I do it. And I could understand why, but you've never had him with you. So there's some things that you might do that you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I like this? Why do I think like this?
I get told that.
Yeah?
Yeah, my mom will, or members of my family, they'll be like, your dad does that, or you look just like your dad right now.
Wow.
Talk like him, like, ooh.
Dang. It's very rare what you're going through because I feel like a lot of women, you know, and I have some women in my life who've been through this, but the dad wasn't there intentionally, you know? Okay. They decided not to be there. And they have struggled with that a lot because it just makes no sense. Like, how could you leave me?
Yeah.
But you're in a position where he had no choice.
Yeah.
So do you ever talk about regret and like, does he feel bad about that?
Definitely. I think now that I'm older, it's more just building a bond in a relationship and trying to not necessarily dwell on those emotions because there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah. All we do is live for now and tomorrow. We're just trying to get to know each other.
You've lived your life. I mean, 22 years is not a little time.
No.
That's a long time of just wondering how could it have been being with your father and being able to grow up with him. But do you mostly go to your mom when you're going through something tough?
Of course. That's my go-to.
That's so cool.
I love her.
What has she taught you?
Everything.
Really?
This energy that I have probably comes from her. People say I look just like her. I talk just like her. She's great though. She was just a single mom and she just always made sure that I was put together and that she was put together. And I just watched that. And she just instilled a lot in me. Was there ever other men, you know, like a stepfather or something like that? So I was only child for my whole life. Your whole life? Until I was 16. Damn. And then I had a sister. So my sister's dad has been in my life. He's cool. Good. You know him. You know him. That's crazy. So, but I mean, that's your father figure now, right? I mean, to a certain extent. Okay, that's super dope. To a certain extent. And do you go to him when you want some advice and stuff like that? I can. I mean, usually for my father figure, I go to my grandparents, like my grandpas. Do you live here? Yes. Oh, that's dope. And my uncle. I have a very close family, so I can go to any of the men in my family. Him too, though. I can talk to anybody. You post a lot of provocative pictures, you know, images. Some say it would be a thirst trap, right? Or do I look like that for real, for real? I'm just saying, some people might say that, right? Okay. Is it hard sometimes? People might have a perception of you that it might not be. Yes, it's the worst because I'm really trying to do this in real life. Like I'm really trying to model. There's different types of models. I could be modeling anything. Yeah. And for it to just be labeled as a thirst trap, well, if you're thirsty, that's not my fault. True, true. Y'all know who you're following. You know what you're going to get. You can stay or you can go, but I'm going to take off regardless. I know what I'm doing. I do what I do with a purpose. And I'm also an adult and I don't have to explain myself to anybody. If you were ever to find a guy and he had a problem with that, what would you tell him? It would depend on the guy. Okay. It would depend on the situation. Would you stop for somebody that you really, 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 really like? Would I watch what I post for somebody I really like? Yes. Okay. If they asked me to, and they were dead serious, we'd have to be in a relationship though for me to take you serious. We can't just be dating and you're like, no. I'm gonna be like, no. The answer is no. What makes a boss woman? You have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. You have to be able to maintain yourself, how you look inside and out. Be about your bag. You have to be able to get it without a man. You just gotta be it. Yeah, you just gotta be. You just gotta be yourself for real. Yeah. You just have to be genuine, and usually good things will follow. Yeah, don't be fake. If you could go back in time, young Asia, what would you tell her? All your dreams are gonna come true, and things are gonna line up exactly how they're supposed to. Just chill. That's what I would tell myself. Damn. Keep it real. Keep it pushing. I feel like a lot of people are so stressed nowadays. Like they don't know what to do. Nobody knows what they're doing. Just do your best. But that's what I'm saying. If you know you're doing your best, you know what you're doing. Dang, I never thought of it like that. Dang. Yeah. See, a lot of people don't even know what they're doing. They're just doing. You know, when you have a goal, when you're disciplined, it's even better than having a purpose. By discipline, you create a purpose. A lot of people wait their whole lives for a purpose. That's either being like, or a career, or a kid, or a family. But in reality, if you have discipline, you can have a purpose when you're 15. Yeah. That's what I want to install on my kids someday, is discipline. Once you can go through life with discipline, you can conquer anything. You're right. And you can reach anything. Because that's all it takes, discipline and consistency. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Nail on the head. That was dang. Yeah, that's a clip right there. It's good. That's a clip right there, boy. Sir, you feel me? Shoot. That was a testimony. If I ever heard one, sorry, you just took me out of my element. I said, period.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
But no, dude, I'm happy for you. I feel like you got a lot of good things going for you. You're still young and you still have the whole world ahead of you.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But that was amazing, dude.
Thanks.
Hell yeah. Another good episode. What do you got to tell the people? Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Asia Rain, AJARANE. And that's it for right now.
What about TikTok?
Oh, my TikTok is _ Asia Rain.
Okay, well, yeah. Follow her. She's doing some great things and, time will tell.
Time will tell. Stay tuned.
And to you guys, thank you for being here with us. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with us right now with Asia.
That's me.
And Maikon.
Asia,
I'm on a mission.
Okay.
I'm working hard for it.
All right.
I'm putting in work.
All right.
And that's bringing Post Malone on this show.
Okay, Posty.
I'm calling you out, Posty.
Come see about it over here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Pop out, Posty.
Yeah. Would you be happy if he came to the show?
Yeah, tell him to bring some canes.
Hey, yo, I love fucking
extra
canes.
sauce.
Oh my God, dude. I want to go to the restaurant.
That's where you should do the podcast.
Dude, stop playing. That would be fucking
so
dope.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's the thing, dude. I don't care if it's episode 1,605. I don't care. I know that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I know. I say I'm on a mission, but because I know it's going to happen.
If I see him, I'll let him know.
Yeah?
I'm going to be like, Posty.
Hell yeah.
Get on the Maikon show right now.
Hell yeah. The Maikon show, the coolest show in the whole wide world. Stay alive, people. There's a lot of people dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every day, dude.
Stay alive.
Every day. You got to stay alive. You got to stay strong.
Drink your water.
Yes. A lot of water.
Eat your greens.
Yeah. You don't want to pass out.
Stay prayed up.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Stay blessed.
I'm here for the ad-libs.
But yeah, dude. Go to sleep early and love yourself.
Period.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Wow. This is great. This was great.
Fucking dope, dude. I think we had that was a good episode.
I blank a lot. I feel like if I would have known some questions, I probably would have
Yeah, but it's just a
flowed
conversation.
better. It is.